Aaron Pierre will be returning as John Stewart and Man Tomorrow. Let's get right into this. So I was not expecting to see this today, but we have gotten a significant update on Man Tomorrow. And like I said, Aaron Pierre, he'll be returning as John Stewart and Man Tomorrow. And the reason why this is interesting, well, there's a few reasons, but if you recall back, I think it was like one of the initial Man of Tomorrow posts that James Gunn made, and then you had Aaron Pierre comment on there with like a green heart. Also, he's playing Green Lantern. Also, we were thinking, like, no way this dude just leaked it. There's no way he leaked that he's going to be a Man Tomorrow. I'm like, surely not, right? Surely not. Fast forward now. I guess it was indeed true. He is a Man Tomorrow. So he low-key did leak it, which is kind of funny, but you know what? That's whatever. What I will say, first things first, when I saw this news, I'm like, okay, this is very cool, but also I'm like, okay, what can this tell us about lanterns? Because we know it's coming out in August. Obviously, that will introduce Aaron Pierre as John Stewart and everything. But also we have Hal in there, and I think this further cements that Hal is not making it out. I think most of us already knew that, but yeah, I feel like this kind of confirms it even more. Like if Hal somehow makes it out, that would be, if he does not die in Lanterns, I would be very surprised, to say the least. But yeah, that's the one thing that I kind of thought of initially when I saw this news. Another thing, I think this could mean that, Man Tomorrow's looking, or not even looking, Man Tomorrow's literally like obviously Superman, Lex, and like Brainiac. Like those are the main characters. But then it's also like an ensemble movie with, obviously now we have Aaron Pierre as John Stewart, and then we also have a whole bunch of other people. Like there's too many, and then there's even like obviously when Man Tomorrow first got announced, there's rumors, weren't really confirmed, but there were more sort of rumors that Peacemaker, Supergirl, Lobo are also going to be in it. So yeah, the movie's going to be pretty insane, but I do agree with people that say this movie is going to be more like a prelude of the Justice League, which is, I don't know, people are saying it's rumored 2030, and here this kind of teasing, I guess, setting everything up for that, if you know what I mean. I will say this, Aaron Pierre, I'm expecting Green Lantern to be fully active in Man of Tomorrow. Whereas in Lanterns, we're obviously going to get like a steady development. I could very well see it where we don't even see Aaron Pierre like fully like unlocked in terms of like, his powers as a Green Lantern until like the final episode. Or even like the last few minutes of the episode, like, final battle or something. That's very well possible. I'm not too sure. But yeah, expected Man Tomorrow, I would say at least that he's going to have his full on like, hopefully traditional green suit. You know what I mean? And he's going to be going crazy with constructs. Like, we saw how James Gunn absolutely cooked with the Guy Gardner, especially his constructs, and Superman. That was like literally, Guy Gardner's probably he's definitely one of my favorite parts of Superman, and I'm expecting here Man Tomorrow for it to be even more insane with John Stewart. But also another thing, just seeing Aaron Pierre, his John Stewart, interact with a whole bunch of, I guess, all these like characters, it's gonna be pretty cool, but especially when he interacts with Superman, because like I said, oh my god, was it Justice League Unlimited? I think it was. Just, oh my god, man, if we get anything like similar to that, oh man, it's gonna be absolutely insane. Man, I still can't get over how much of good casting Aaron Pierre is as John Stewart, and then seeing him interact with David, his Superman. I feel like there's gonna be some gold there. The dialogue is gonna hit. Those scenes are gonna hit, especially when they first I guess meet and like get to know each other, that type of thing. That's gonna hit. And let me see, what else do I think? What else? I mean, this did initially get confirmed, I think, by Jeff Snyder. He had exclusive, and then it got confirmed by the Hollywood Reporter. So there it is. I mean, like, it is official. But I'm trying to think, what else could it be in terms of the story that we know? Lanterns, obviously. I mean, we knew John Stewart was going to be the main guy, Lanterns. I mean, I think everyone knew that. But what else could this mean on the story? Oh, also, another thing I guess I should say is Aaron Pierre's John Stewart will have a considerable role in Man Tomorrow and won't just be a cameo. So I was initially thinking that too, where I'm like, okay, he's not going to have a sizable role. I think he might just be there for maybe a few minutes and just dip out. Maybe they have him do something like just, I don't even know how, I thought maybe like he flies in and he's like, whatever, introduce himself and then it's like quickly dips, you know what I mean? Kind of like a cameo. But no, he's actually gonna have a considerable role in Man Tomorrow, which is great. Which also gives him more possibilities. Will we see him maybe actually square up against Brainiac, actually help Superman and Lex? We'll see. Like I said, it's gonna be very interesting to see how James Gunn balances all these characters that are in the movie, and the people are gonna lose their minds once we do get the confirmations of those other rumor characters. It is looking like quite a bit, but there is someone I trust, James Gunn. James Gunn, yet again, like time and time, has really proved that he is like probably in terms of in the comic book genre the best at making team up movies. So I have no doubt it's gonna be good. James Gunn, and he just doesn't miss. Okay, what can I say? Okay, do not doubt this man. Do not doubt this man. And I guess another piece of news that we did get a part of this was that Jimmy Olsen, Eve, and the engineer are all returning in Man Tomorrow, and this is official from the Hollywood Reporter. So I wonder what the engineer's role is going to be now, especially after the events of Superman. We'll see. Probably working alongside Lex, but yeah. Well, I'm interested to see this, and also I wonder. I mean, it does kind of make it so you do have to watch Lanterns in a way. I will say that, because obviously then otherwise you're not going to be that familiar with the character John Stewart. Is going to be like, okay, wait, I feel like I missed something. At least that's what I'm getting the sense of. James Gunn will probably say you don't need to, but I would say you probably should watch Lanterns. And I think it'll just be a good show anyways. I feel like I'm way higher on Lanterns, especially after that teaser drop, than most people are. But yeah, that's besides the point. I wonder if there's something at the end of Lanterns that does tease maybe like John Stewart appearing in Man Tomorrow. I wonder. Maybe there is something like that. Could be, could not. We'll have to see about that. Yeah, what else do we have? We have Supergirl as well. Is there something at the end of Supergirl that will be also teasing Man Tomorrow? We'll see about that. But yeah, this is pretty insane. Like, I'm very excited. Like Aaron Pierre as John Stewart is, like I said, such a good casting. And then we have there's a whole bunch of characters. Let me just get this up real quick. Let me pull this up because it's absolutely insane. So these are so we have David as Superman, Nicholas as Lex, Rachel as Lois Lane, Skyler as Jimmy, Sara as Eve, Isabela as Hawkgirl. That's another interesting one that we're going to see. And then the engineer, and then obviously Frank Grillo. And then, yeah, Brainiac and John Stewart. So there are definitely aspects here. And I also, man, James Gunn, I feel like, I wonder, I have a feeling for some reason that he's going to go all out with Aaron Pierre in Man Tomorrow. I feel he's gonna be like the underlying MVP, or like one of the fan favorites. Kind of like, how in in Superman, we had Mr. Terrific, and he was kind of like the fan favorite of the movie, if you get what I mean. Like, had the most like hype moments, and everyone's like, oh my god, this is insane, right? The cool needle drops, the cool abilities and everything, just making him look baller. I think Aaron Pierre's John Stewart, James Gunn, I think his role will be like that in Man Tomorrow, where he's gonna be like the fan favorite. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, he's so awesome, he's so great. Honestly, I won't be surprised if James Gunn gives John Stewart like a needle drop. I wonder how that would even work. I can even visualize that, but James Gunn, he'll find a way. He'll find a way. But I think let's wrap it up there. Let me know what you think down below about this. I think it's very fascinating. I wonder what effects it has on Lanterns, if any, because it is, then again, a shared universe. So it should have something. There should be some type of hints, maybe loose ends in Lanterns by the end of it, where we see, I don't know, there's something that foreshadows that he's supposed to be Man Tomorrow. I'm kind of hoping there's something like that. And also, I don't know, we'll see if people, because I feel like people are going to get maybe pissed that they might need to watch Lanterns in order to understand Man Tomorrow. But James Gunn will probably deny that. Anyways, that's it for the video. Let me know what you think down below. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace.